Hey, you guys, we are hanging out on Google. So we're trying something a little different. So you may be seeing us live right now here in Team Builders, but if you click that link at the top of the post, that will send you to where we're going to continue this conversation, and we are already live there. So let me see. This is going to be kind of meta too, because Joe, there y'all are.
So this is like infinite cameras.
I know. And then Renee and Forrest are joining us. So they're right now they're in this little bitty box, but they're there too.
Say hi, Renee and Forrest.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Come join us over here.
Yes. So click that link, and that's going to take you to our Google Hangout, which is on YouTube, or they're connected. So anyway, so that's where we will be.
It's on the YouTube.
It's on the YouTube. So that's where we will be. And if you are catching this late, if you are missing the live, that link is still active. So just click that to watch our live for tonight, and we'll see you over there, okay?
Hey guys. Oh man, so we're hearing this is so meta, it's not even funny. So I just got the live notification. So welcome everybody to our hangout tonight. So my name's Adam. This is Angela Parker. We've also got Renee and Forrest on tonight with us.
Hey guys.
I said we made it to turn the sound off. It's really weird. I don't know where I'm hearing it. It might be me. That was really messed up. So what we're doing tonight is, yeah, it's got a really weird meta thing. I'm hearing myself talk. It's really messed up. So what we are doing tonight is, today is December the 26th, which is kind of crazy because we just wrapped up Christmas. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you had an awesome time with your family. You got to eat way too much food, open lots of presents, have lots of trash. The poor trash man, this week is going to be crazy. So hopefully you enjoyed all that. You had a great time with your family. The reason we're doing this tonight is this is the beginning of the go time in our business. Is we realize that there are some natural rises and falls that are just part of human nature, just like you do with going on a diet, going to church, any kind of goals, or Disney. Even Disney knows this. There are times of years that you're going to go to Disney and days that you're not, and Disney knows this. So we know that, so we're going to lean into that. So what we're talking about tonight is, this is the beginning of what can be one of the biggest things. I can't figure out what's making that noise. There's all kinds of random noises. We're at my in-laws' house, so we're still visiting for Christmas. So we're because we love y'all, we want to hang out, but we're still hanging out in their kitchen upstairs having a movie night. But we're going to be talking through some tools, some specific things that you can do to take your personal life, to take your business, to take whatever it is that you want to work on to really make 2017 count. Because the people that are going to accomplish their goals, that are going to make 2017 a year to remember, especially if 2016 was not that great of a year, and you want to leave, this is.
If y'all have seen some of the 2016 memes for, they're funny.
It's like if you survive 2016, you can get through anything. I don't know who else they're going to try to kill off this year. So there's still 6 days left or whatever. So if stay away from, don't eat sushi, stay away from anything undercooked, someone's back. But we're ready for a new year. We've got some specific things to share with you guys. We're pumped. This is some of our favorite time of the year. You can already feel some of that momentum shifting, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. Angela's going to be sharing some planning content that is a tool that's really worked well for her, and she's been doing it over the last week or two, kind of preparing for 2017. We wanted to share that with you. We're going to talk to Renee a little bit about this time of year and some of the actions that she worked through. And then Forrest, I think, is going to wrap us up. So that we may not stick to that, but that was the goal.
Renee's going to go first.
Oh, yeah. Renee was just going to share a little bit of background story for us. So, Renee, take it away.
Hey guys, well, this is my favorite time of year every year. You guys, if you've heard me talk before, the December 26th is like my favorite day because I joined at this time 4 years ago, and my launch party was on December 30th. And I was so excited and pumped up to get everybody to come to my launch party because I knew it was that reset of the year. Everybody all of a sudden has these resolutions. We have these big goals. Everybody wants to lose weight, get out of debt. get healthier, all of those things. Well, that's our company. Like that is, you know, exactly the way our company works, and what our goals as a company are those three things, and we can help people with those three things, and that's what everybody's focused on. So you have the answer. And so my launch party was December 30th, and we had a ton of people that came to it, only because I invited like 200 people. Okay, so people will say, how did I have a successful launch party with like 25 people? Because I invited personally, not Facebook, because we didn't even have like Facebook events back then. We personally invited over 200 people, and we had 25 show up. That was a great number, having 25 people, but we invited a lot, and we signed a couple of distributors, and it really launched my business from right there in the beginning. And then January just happened. It was like magical. You know, people wanted to wrap. Like I said, people want health, wellness, they want to be thinner, they want to lose weight, and they want to get out of debt. So take advantage of this time of year. If you guys don't know my story, I am now a presidential diamond, but of course I started on that December 30th, and I went diamond at the end of January. Now that is crazy. Like, it is absolutely a miracle of God that all those things came together and happened very quickly. I added being diamond is adding about 25 people to your team, and everybody getting their 4 loyal customers and making an income of about $2,000 a month. And we earned a $10,000 bonus. So many things came together for that. But what happened was we did something every single day. You know, we were consistent every single day. And when I very first got started, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know who I was supposed to message or how I was supposed to message, what I was supposed to say. So she was a presidential that time, upline, Christy DeJesus, did a challenge. Every single day, she gave out some kind of challenge. It was get your bag together, get your wrap bag together, set your goals, post your goals, or message 5 people and say, you know, that you would like them to come to your party. You know, we do online parties, all those kind of things. But what I did with those challenges is I took them to a whole nother level, because I, as Forrest likes to say, I have an on and an off switch. There's no dimmer. So she would say message 5 people, I would message 50. I put it in my mind that I wanted to do this fast because I give myself 30 days to do anything. That's it. So I decided to do 10 times whatever she said. And I did that every single day. I used to message her. I don't even think she remembers this, but I used to message her if the challenge wasn't out by like 9 a.m. I was like, okay, where's the challenge? Where's the challenge? I have something I need to do today. What are we supposed to do? I was looking for them and begging for them, because that was my action for the day. I knew I needed to do something. It didn't have to be huge, but I needed to be doing something every single day, because I was new. I didn't know. And so every year I love to put these challenges together, because that is what got me to diamond. I went double 2 months later. I went triple 3 months at my 3rd month, and presidential at my 8th month. And that was all from that momentum of following those challenges blindly. If it said copy and paste this, I copy and pasted it. I didn't ask questions, because I knew she was a presidential. She was making, I believe, over $20,000 a month at that time. And I knew that, you know, she wasn't better than I was, that I could do what she was doing, but I needed to copy what she was doing. If you see successful people, the way that you become successful is follow what they're doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to come up with it yourself. Just follow what they're doing. So I have copied on a lot of those challenges that she had in the beginning. We're going to bring them back out starting tomorrow. We will start posting those challenges, and just dig in and do them. If you miss a couple of days, miss them. It's fine. Don't go back and try to do it. Just do what you need to do for that day. A little consistent action every single day is going to build a momentum in your business far greater than spending 5 hours once a month working your business, which we've all been guilty of that. All of a sudden, it's like this time of the month, it's after the 25th, the 27th, you're like, I got to work my business. I want to get paid more this month. How you get paid more in February is what you do today. It's what you do on January 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. And it will affect your February paycheck and your March paycheck. And all of a sudden, you'll look back and think, how did this happen? I didn't work that hard. It was that little bit every single day that gets you there. So we are so excited for this time of year. As I said, I absolutely love December 26th. I talk about it all year. I can't wait for it to be coming. But Angela has this really cool planner. Now, I already had bought a planner for this year, And I kind of regret it now because then Angela showed me hers. And I am like, oh my gosh, this one is so cool. But what is really amazing about it is there's a PDF that's available with it that you can print out and work through without even having to purchase the planner. You kind of can test it out and see if it's going to work for you. And I love it because it brainstorms with you more than just your goals and more, it's like emotions, it's your why. We always say, if you don't have a why that makes you cry, you're not going to be successful in this business. But this planner takes you to that emotional level. Why are you doing things? How are you going to get there? And lays it all out. So Angela's going to go through that with us. I am so excited. I've got one on order because I just can't stand it. I need one. You know, I want to be Angela when I grow up too. So we're going to follow her along. And, you know, Angela and I and Adam and Forrest, we, you know, have got some really big goals for this year that we've shared with each other. And we want to do that same thing with you guys. We're going to the top and we want all of you guys to come with us. If you're ready, come join us.
Well, that's really funny that you bought one, Renee. Well, and I kind of stumbled upon this, and it's called the Brilliant Life Planner. And I didn't like that name, that it's the Life Planner, because
yeah, we can try to Michelle just asked where she can get one, and we'll see if we can post a link. But
it's in the PDF file that is in that post link. It's at the bottom where these PDFs are free. You can buy a whole planner.
We actually backed their Kickstarter,
yeah,
so we got the very first set of them.
And when I started this business, I had no idea that it really was more than just a business. This business is really a whole part of your life. It is, you know, if you're growing in one area of your life, that allows your business to also grow in a different area. And so that's something that I like, is that this kind of says, like, what are the 5 passions that really get your fire burning? You know, are you passionate about health? Are you passionate about helping people? Are you passionate about your family? Are you passionate about, you know, being debt free? And what about one other thing? I think I put marriage and family as one, and then I put my faith as one of my passions. And so it's saying, like, okay, these are the 5 values, the 5 areas of your life, and you need to have a goal for each of those, like a goal for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
And so just really think of, like, your dream board. You could put, like, a big goal for each of those areas of your life. So it doesn't just have to be business. You know, this is our life. This isn't just about, you know, making money. And so turn your passion into a goal that you can work on this whole year, because that's why we're here on this earth, is to actually do something and be better at the end of 2017, you know, and have something to stand up and say that we did something.
And there's a page in that exercise that kind of just walks you through how to do this.
Yeah.
And I like that it's very simple. You just kind of lay out what are some things you're passionate about. And it says, I love this, it's tempting to tackle everything on the list that you made. Because the first thing you're going to do is make that big list of everything that I want to do.
I think that's on this side.
And Angela's talked through a little bit of that. And that's a good thing. But the point is, you probably are not going to get everything done. You're not gonna solve all your problems. You're not gonna get everything done you want to get done. That's on any given day or a week or a year or even your lifetime. You know, it's most of us expect to die with stuff on our to-do list. It's just the way it is.
So if you print out that PDF, the first thing, and this is almost like, I like to say, like a scratch dream board, because it just says what I'd like to do and what matters most. And you could write down, like, I'd like to get a new car. I'd like to buy a new house. I'd like to, like, just like, and it says don't hold anything back. Like, just write everything on there that you would like to accomplish. And then from there, like, maybe circle some things that really stand out to you. Like, you know what, that's what I want to do this year. And how to kind of zone in on, okay, that's what I want to do. And then from there, you can make some big goals. And then what we did, and I have mine in my, what we're here for, a lot of us are here to make money. And so, so one of mine is to grow my income, you know, and so I put in the middle, we want to grow our income by 3 times. And so all around the outside, I put different income producing activities that I'm going to do to grow my income over 2017. And so I just started over here, and I just wrote all the way around the circle different ways that I'm going to focus on every week to grow that income because that's my goal. And yours might be that you want to overcome a certain fear. Like if you have a fear of blitzing or a fear of live videos or something like that. If there's something that's big that you're like, in 2017, I want to get over that. So what are some like baby steps that I can do, you know, to get over that fear?
And this is a great way to take what can feel like, I mean, it's kind of like I want to lose weight. That's a good, that's a big goal, a big strategic goal that is going to be good for your life, lots of good benefits. But you can't just say, well, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Bam, that's my goal. Odds are you need some strategic steps, some tactical things that go beyond just, I want to lose weight, to what am I going to be doing my diet-wise? What do I need to do exercise-wise? What do I need to change to help me get to that goal? Because that's a big goal, whatever that is. So if you want to double your income, you want to triple your income, you want to start a business, and you want to, you want to be able to quit your job by the end of this year. Maybe that's your goal. Maybe you want to send your kid to summer camp. Maybe you want to go on a vacation. Maybe you want to get out of the hoopty car that you've been driving, because we've all had that car. And it's one of those things that whatever that is, that's a great goal, but you want to break it down to, what am I going to do today that I can do? Because that's how you build the planner and the tasks that you're going to do. It can't just be, I need to eat better and help me lose weight, or I just need to work harder. Probably, but what you do is just as important as what you are thinking about. What is it you want to go after? And what I like about this guide is that it's very good about helping you get to what do you really want, and then help you figure out what can you do to get there. And in that way, it's not just something, because the worst thing in the world is like the slogan on the wall. You know, like if you've ever gone to like corporate America, they've got the company motto, they've got the, you know, our goal thing, and they make a big sign and stick it on the wall in the conference room, and that's the end of it, and no one talks about it anymore. And I've worked for companies, I kid you not, that's really, really normal. And so the hoopty car, that's right. And sorry, I got distracted by hoopty car. That's such a good Southern word. I love that. Them Northerners don't say hoopty, but like chitlins.
If you write down a goal, you're 75% more likely, it's almost 80% more likely to actually accomplish that goal.
Which is crazy, because you don't even have to do anything.
You just have to write it down, and it's a process, I think, of committing yourself when you actually like write it down and you see it.
And it's even bigger if you're going to tell somebody else that you're going to do your goal.
Especially like if you tell your enroller, if you tell, you know, me or Renee, like you tell somebody like, listen, this is what I'm going to do. And even if you say, listen, I'm just going to tell you, you know, I'm going to check in with you once a week, and I'm just going to tell you what my progress have been. And I think that's even more powerful if you even say yourself, like, I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing, and this is my goal. This is what I'm working on right now. And if I don't make progress, then we'll both know.
Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that we're going to be asking you to do as you get through this, is we're going to ask you to go public with some of these goals. And not like everyone you know, that's not necessarily, I mean, most important things in life you don't just broadcast to everyone. But it's good for having strategic people to know what you're working on. That if you've got something you're working on, you should share that. Let us encourage you, let us help you. And part of what we want to do as a team and as a organization of people is that we want to work together on these goals. And you are way more likely to be successful if you get into a community of people who are all working on that. Yes. That's a great benefit that we think our business can offer a lot of other options that are out there. And that you aren't on your own. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And that's a big factor of this. So what else, other parts of the exercise?
Okay, there's one more thing that I struggle a lot with, organization. And so this is a thing that I really like. And if you've heard, Ashley Sinclair uses a 6 list, and that's where the night before you write down 6 things that you want to accomplish the very next day. So when you wake up that day, you know exactly what that day should be focused on. So if you don't already use something like that, a system, like it could be call Sally, check in with so-and-so, make a live video on this. Like that's what I have to do, because then I'll wake up and I'll be thinking like, I had a really great idea last night and I didn't write it down. What was it? You know, and so for me, I get my best ideas at night and then I forget about them during the night. So anyways, if you haven't heard of the 6 list, I would do that. And then what you can use with this PDF is it has a calendar so that you can print out for the week. But then it has this week, my top 3 tasks you can write down for work and for personal. And then you can write appointments, different meetings, who you want to contact, who you want to encourage. How amazing is that? Because I know for me, you know, I forget sometimes to encourage some people. I might think it in my head, wow, they're doing a great job, but then I might not follow through. And so that would be like, hey, this week I'm going to encourage this person. This is who I'm going to focus on this week. And then on this side, it has some different memories. You know, you could write down like some different things you want to remember from that week, things that you're thankful for, because sometimes we forget how blessed we are when we're having a rough day, and sometimes how amazing would it be to flip back through and just look at all the things we're thankful for. Progress towards your goal, struggles and stressors. So that's kind of cool how you can write down that this was something that was really stressful, and then how you overcame it. I don't know. I've never had a planner like this, and I'm really excited to get to use it because just thinking through all of these different areas that I just feel like I've been missing, you know, and writing it down is such a therapy in itself, you know.
And our big point with that is not that this is the planner you need.
Right.
This is a great planner. I think you should totally give them your business if you're looking for a good planner. But you could just get yourself a spiral notebook and you can make yourself a plan. The goal is to go through that exercise. And we share that PDF to give you some guidance.
Yeah.
So it depends on how much you want to invest in it. If you're a person that wants like a bit, you could show them the planner.
Yeah, no,
like,
I mean, it's,
it's pretty sizable. Year. It's a big old thing. You know, I used to use a Franklin Covey planner when I worked in an office job, and that was good on one hand too. It's a lot. This is a better setup than I recall that being. My guess it's a lot better now. That was years ago. Just saying. I remember going through some of that stuff. But I think going through that process of what matters most to you and what do you actually want to do this year, and then how can we get to, you've got 52 weeks, you've got 365 days, and you were, because I think one of the things this really hits is the 1% change.
Yes.
And so if you want to just hit on that real quick.
Again, these are free, so you can print these out like 12 times to have them, you know, for the whole year. But one of the things was a habit tracker, and maybe you can see it. It's a habit tracker, and so you have 12. There are 31 little circles here, so it's one little thing is for a month. And you can write down any habit. And I was thinking you can make it a personal habit that you want to develop or a business habit. Like you want to start messaging people, like even 3 people a day. You just want to start doing that, but you've never gotten the habit of doing it. And so why don't you make that your habit for 2017? Because it's the 1% changes that are what changes in the long run, because it's, I told you what the book was, and then the compound effect. The compound effect, I think that's what it is where you change little things, and that's, you know, it's the thing that you do every single day is what really changes your life. It's not the one time that you go to the gym. It's because you go on a walk every day, and that's how you change your life. So, you know, we think in terms of business a lot of times, but something it could be positive. You know, like it could be like, I'm going to read scripture every morning, and that could be your habit that you want to start. Or I want to start a journal, like a thankful journal, or, you know, where you write down things that you're thankful for every morning, and that's the way that you start your day. Whatever habit you want to start, it's a really cool habit tracker. And like I said, once you do it over a couple of days, it will become part of your life, and then you'll have that habit down, and then you'll do it.
Yeah, the only thing I just to echo there is, when you're planning these things out, those 1% changes are really important, because almost all of the big things in the world, the big breakthroughs, are from, you know, steady, consistent, and it feels like you had this massive breakthrough. Like, oh man, they went from here to here and they came out of nowhere. And no, that was, you know, days and weeks and months or even years of consistency and getting better and being ready and at the right place. Because if you want to, you know, you want to go diamond, you want to go double diamond, you want to start making, you know, 5 figures a month, whatever that is your goal, that starts by being consistent and doing the little things well and doing them well every day. Because there's no magic sauce. There's not some big secret that, you know, we have that you don't have. I promise you, there's not some book floating around that's going to give you some secret that this is the shortcut. There is no shortcut. there are things that work, and you do them every day and every week, and you get better and you go farther. And the beginning of the year is just a great time to kind of restart that process, because, you know, like so many things in life, holidays and you know, travel and all the stuff that comes with the, you know, the late fall and, you know, early winter in our culture is just asking to derail you. So I would just encourage you, take advantage of this time. Don't miss this time, because we talk about this is kind of like catching a wave.
Yeah.
Is it, if you're into surfing? I've
never gone surfing,
but I understand the principle. You know, so is if you're going to try to go surfing, you want to catch that wave at the right time so that you can ride it and get the maximum performance out of it. If you go too late, you'll miss it, and the wave will just kind of fall over you, you know, or you'll just fall over the back of it, and you won't get much change out of it. You'll be pretty much where you were. If you want to ride that wave, you want to make some real progress toward your goal, you want to get in there and be ready for when that activity comes, that you're ready to chase it. So that's a good thing of coming through this. Renee and Forrest, you guys have been quiet for a while. What would you add to that?
I love it. It's exactly what I was thinking, you know, and what I was talking about is those daily consistent actions are what do it. But it starts with having that big goal. You know, I always say you gotta put the big goal out there and then work backwards to figure out what you need to be doing every single day. And if you guys don't know what it takes to do that, get with somebody who's already been there. Get with, if you want to go presidential, talk to one of us. If you want to go ambassador, don't talk to one of us. We're working on that.
Hey,
no, but that's the thing.
Talk to one of us this year.
Talk to one of us in May. No, the thing is that we're doing that. You know, Angela and I are both working on ambassador, and what are we doing? We're talking to our friends who are ambassadors and finding out what they did in that final push to get there. So if you want to go Ruby, make sure you're not talking to somebody who is a distributor and is brand new like you. Talk to somebody who's already a diamond and talk to them about how they got there. And so you got to put that big goal out there and then figure out what you need to be doing monthly and weekly, down to daily, down to that, how many people do I need to contact every single day in order to get to ambassador by the end of the year? I'll tell you, it's a big number, okay? But it's worth it, you know? And so if you've got a big goal, we're gonna show you step by step how to get there and break it down. You know, these daily actions that I'm gonna be putting out there, they're gonna be for people trying to go Ruby this month. Or trying to go, they're Ruby and they're trying to go Emerald. They're not going to be huge, you know, so I'm not going to have you contacting 150 people every single day in my challenge. But if you want to go Diamond in a month, you need to be contacting 150 people a day. I can tell you, I've run the numbers. So just know it depends on what your goal is, okay? For some people, they can give this 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day for 365 days is going to completely change your life. Like I said, far better than doing 10 hours on the 29th of the month and hoping that you get there. It's just not the same. So we want to walk you through that. These planners are here as tools to be able to help you walk through that. Your upline diamonds, doubles, triples, presidential. You know, we are happy to meet with anybody out there on the team who wants to meet one-on-one. We can give you a quick, it's 15 minutes of what's your goal, let us walk it backwards, tell you what you need to be doing every single day. And you may say, oh no, I need to revise my goal because that's too much. Or you may say, you know what, I can totally pull that off. You know, and so we're going to be realistic with you. We're going to tell you what needs to happen in order to get to your goal. And we know because we're out there doing it the same. We're out there working it the exact same way and having to make those calls and hold each other accountable. Angela and I both have some really awesome groups with other presidentials that are all trying to go ambassador that we check in with each other like every day. You know, how's it going, girls? We've got a Zoom tomorrow afternoon. You know, we do lots of these little meetings trying to keep each other accountable. Find somebody that you can talk to. Angela said, you know, find somebody you call and say, hey, this is my goal and I'm going to call 10 people tomorrow. And then that person's going to message you at the end of the day and say, hey, who are the 10 people you called? You know, and you're going to want to do it because you're not going to tell them like I was a total lazy butt and didn't do anything today. You know, it's different when you put it out there. When you put those words out there and you say, I'm going to do this, hold me accountable. you don't want to answer back, I totally didn't do nothing today, you know? And so we want to be that for you guys. It may be one of us, it may be your upline, it may be a sideline. It doesn't necessarily need to be your enroller. It doesn't necessarily need to be your upline diamond. You find somebody who you relate to, that you're comfortable with, and ask them to be your accountability partner. Now, I'm going to give you a little side with this. If you ask somebody to be your accountability partner, and after like 4 or 5, 6 days, even 10 days, you don't ever do what you say you're going to do, and your answer is, I was a lazy butt, don't waste their time. Okay, they will hold you accountable if you're willing to work. But there are some people out there working, and like I said, I'm willing to hold some people accountable. But if by like day 3 your answer is I did nothing, you're probably not going to get a text from me on day 4 because I'm expected that you did nothing again. You know.
And if someone asks you to be their accountability partner, is follow up with them. Yeah. Is you know what their dreams are, you know what their goals are. You need to be there for them to help lift them up and to keep them accountable to reach their goals. Don't like, I'm not going to message them after a week, or I'm going to just give up on them. You can't do that. They expect you to be there for them as well as you have someone else to be there for you.
Yeah, and it's really amazing and fun to do this as a team. You know, to really work together and to promote, you know, when somebody's going diamond, that usually means somebody's going emerald. 3 people are going ruby. You know, I don't know what's that, like 6 executives. I'm trying to do this math in my head. I'm not good at that. But it's exciting when everybody's promoting together. And this is the time of year when it just skyrockets. And, you know, we've had this election year and this craziness where we don't know who's killing off everybody. You know, it's kind of a crazy year. But 2017 is completely different. There's some amazing books out there. If you haven't read them, we can post the list on here. If you're looking for some good self-development books, The Compound Effect that Angela talked about, The Tipping Point is out there. You know, if you don't have just a basic, if you're like, listen guys, I am a disaster, I've never had a planner, I've never followed through for 2 days in a row, I've never done anything like that, get the book, The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. It is a great place to start. It's a great place to say, you know what, you got to get your butt up and you need to have a plan. And it's not us telling you that, it's somebody else telling you that who has done this successfully around the world. So if you need a book out there and you say, this is my weakness, help me fix this, we've got a book for you. I promise you, between Angela and I, we've read like the entire self-development section of the bookstore. And Adam, I'm sorry, Adam and I have read the entire self-development.
Oh, no.
I've listened to a few on Audible. I'm not a reader, so I'll listen on Audible.
Us Greens, we've read most all of them, or at least skimmed them. I owned about 100 books on Audible. But you know, there are some things that will get you there. The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers, GoPro, my gosh, it's the Bible of network marketing. You know, there are so many things that can get you to that next level if you don't know how to get there. Follow the challenges, do your steps to success, post, seriously post. Posting is so important. And there's so many good examples out there. Angela, amazing example of how to post your lifestyle and involve your business. And make it not like, join my team today, you know, kind of a thing. We need to be.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we all did it at first.
We did. Yeah. And you know what? They still joined. It's pretty amazing like that, you know.
We'll be going through a lot of these on the data challenges.
Yeah, and so we're going to go through that, and we're going to give you guys step by step on how to get there, and just let us know what you need. You know, that's the thing. We've got lots of tools in our toolbox, having been in this for 4 years, and we want to share those tools with you. We just, we need to know what your needs are. So make sure you guys are reaching out. We're going to be putting it out there. We want to put those daily challenges out there. I want to see comments. I want to see screenshots. I want to see questions. I want to see, I don't understand, Renee, explain it. Angela, help. You know, we want to know when you're out there needing help. Please do not sit there confused and say, I don't have anybody to help me, because I promise you there's a whole bunch of people that are willing to help you. Something I've heard a lot recently, and I think Angela and Adam have too, people will say, I was going to message you, but I figured you were too busy and I didn't message you. You know, I thought about this, but I know you're super busy. message us, please. That's our job. Our job is to be here to help you guys get to the next level. We are not too busy for you. So,
and if we are busy, then we do this. I mean, we can answer your question.
It may not be 10 minutes later, but within 48 hours, you're going to get an answer back from us. Sometimes people ask some complicated questions that I got to think about, so it may take a little bit, but I promise you, we want to be here to help. So, Forrest, you got a challenge for us?
Yeah. I loved what Angela and Adam were saying about your goals. And I love the goal that you guys had as you guys want to grow your income. Because that circle there is you can grow that circle to be bigger, and you wanted to hit those dreams that you have. There's that in the, I can't think of, not the dream board, but it says, where it says Mike's favorite thing that he put in the I can't think of the name of the thing now. It says, grow your income, do not shrink your dreams.
The party pad.
The party pad.
Our first party pad.
Our first party pad
had it in it. And I love that little page, because so many of us take our dreams and then dismiss them. We shrink them, we forget about them. We think that they're not possible, but they are. They are possible if you really want them to happen. If you want your dreams to come true, you need to make them happen. They're not just going to magically come true. You're not going to make it happen over a weekend. Daily, consistent work is going to increase your income. It's going to take away the stress that you have, and it's going to help your dreams that you have out there. You can have all of it. That's what's wonderful about this business, is this business will help all of that happen and all that come together. So write your dreams down. Use this page that Angela has in the planner. It's a PDF. You can download it, print it. Write it out yourself. Like Adam said, take a little notebook and write out, what are your dreams? And there is no dream that's unreachable. Whatever dream that you have, write it down. Because
president, you can do anything.
Yes. You can be a non-political person,
2016
and you can be a president of the United States.
2016 proved that. I'm not sure he really wanted it. Somebody told him he couldn't, and he did.
Yeah.
So
somebody tells you can't do something, yes, you can make it happen if you really want to.
Donald Trump is president of the United States.
So this is a challenge that I want you guys to do. Is I want you to take your top 3 dreams and your top 3 goals for 2017. If you guys should all be following Mark, Mike, and Pam on Facebook. They put out their top 3 dreams of what they want in their top 3 goals for 2017. This company, It Works, is going to be the #1 company in network marketing. Mike and Mark and Pam have that set. Mike is very competitive. Mark is extremely competitive, and he's going to make it happen. We need to be a part of that. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to be a piece of that puzzle to make this the #1 company, write your goals down. Take action every day. Be a part of it, because there's going to be billions of dollars this company is going to be making and giving out to the distributors. Why not you? So take your 3 goals. Write them down. Do a selfie picture with them. You can post them on the team page. You can post them on Facebook, so you can let your friends know what it's all about, what you're focusing on, and what your goals are. It does not have to be It Works related goals. It could be, I want to get into shape. I want to lose weight. I want to pay off this debt. Or I want to go to this next promotion. I want to hit Presidential Diamond. I want to be an Ambassador Diamond. I want to be in the top 75. Whatever goal that you have, I feel like doing it for you guys.
We're really predictable.
So
I think that's too easy. I think it should be top 50.
So write those goals down. Like Adam said, if you do not write your goals down and look at them, they are not going to happen. You're going to think about it and go, I'd like to be in top 75, and you're going to dismiss it the next couple of days. You're not going to think about it. You look at it every day, you guys are going to be in the top 75 by writing it down, put it on the fridge, put it on the bathroom mirror. There's reasons
Make it
why
your profile picture.
Successful people do this, because it works. They are successful because they do this action. Those people that you hear about that, oh, I want to be top 75, and they don't write it on the mirrors, they don't have it posted up somewhere, they're not top 75. They dismissed it. So the people that you hear about that this works for them is because they are actually doing it. So that's my challenge: is go out there, find out what your dream is, find out what you want, and what are you going to do to make it happen? What are you going to do to make your dreams come true? Because I know each and every one of you has the ability to be successful in this business, but you have to take action to do it.
I love it. I said we're actually writing ours right now. So Angela's got the Sharpie. So we're working on it. It is. Yeah, we've been chatting about this, but I love the, boil it down to the 3. And I think, there's something about writing it down, and especially going public. It lets us kind of help encourage you, kick you in the pants if necessary. Hey, your friends kick you in the pants when you need it.
Kick your lazy butt.
We all need it.
Yeah. Your real friends are the ones that'll tell you when you're being stupid and you need to do something different. Everybody, if they're not your friends, they just let you walk off a cliff. That's not how this works. So everybody gets confused about that. But this has been great stuff. I'm like pretty pumped. I'm about to go get to work now. But I'm gonna eat some more pie and then get back to work. It's still around the house. I got it.
You can't let it go to waste.
It's terrible. There's all this food. So we're working our way down, thankfully. So, but yeah, guys, what we're gonna do is we'll have this up. We're gonna post some few things in the links. We'll put the printable out there, and we may drop some of the book recommendations we had said. There was a lot of material we threw out there. We'll try to drop some of those in the comments in the description of the video. This will be up for you guys to enjoy. Please, if you think this would be helpful to somebody else, click that share button, and you can send it by email, social media, through YouTube, whatever works best for you. We just want this to be helpful to you. You feel free at any time to reach out to us directly. If you're on our team or not, if we can try to help you, we'd like to try to do that. But we really believe 2017 is going to be the best year this company has ever had. And we personally think this is going to be our personal best year. And so we think the best way to do that is to get going on it now. And so we're going to get off of this and go get to work. So any final thoughts, Renee and Forrest?
No, I think we're ready to go to work. We need to go make our profile picture with our 3 goals and get it up before midnight. So it can be our challenge for today, and we'll start a new challenge for tomorrow.
Yep.
I like it.
And remember that we believe in you. We believe that you can do this, and we're there for you.
Right on.
Sounds good.
Very cool. All right, guys. Cheers. We'll talk to y'all soon.